Is it the right path? Is this the right decision? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this gonna happen for me? Does it even matter? Am I being authentic? Is this what I want, or is this what society has influenced me to want? These are just some of the questions I've been asking myself within this season of uncertainty and doubt. I've definitely been going through a season of uncertainty and kind of falling into patterns of self-doubting thoughts and beliefs. I've spent many years reprogramming my thoughts to be serving, self-serving, and to uplift and empower me in all the ways. So I'm very keen and aware of when my thoughts start to turn against me. And for the past couple weeks, I think since January, I've been just experiencing just a little bit of doubt, just a little bit of confusion, which I think just comes from naturally a season where I am trying to grow, which means I am risking, I am experiencing new things, I am experimenting with new things because I am in a season of growth for myself, which means I'm stepping into new territories that I'm uncomfortable with. And obviously, that doesn't bring instantaneous results. And the fact that I'm not getting instantaneous results, paired and coupled with the fact that I've been consuming way too much media, especially pertaining to seeing people achieving what I want to achieve in some form, and just indulging in that way too much. And I think that obviously me being in a season of being uncomfortable and stepping out of my comfort zone and experiencing all these new things, and brainstorming ways to push myself, brainstorming ways to move myself forward in the ways that I want to, coupling that with seeing all these people achieving what I want to achieve, and things that people that inspire me, but instead getting impatient. I've become impatient in certain aspects, and the impatience is what's bringing on these thoughts of doubt, you know? And within this all, since I am hyper aware of these thoughts, I've been trying to remind myself of one of my core beliefs and values, which is to trust the process. Trusting the process is important and is a core belief of mine because at the core of it all, no matter how much planning I do, and no matter how much direction I have, no matter how much I push myself, I cannot predict what is going to happen, how it's going to happen, why it's going to happen, and how I'll feel, you know? And therefore, it's imperative that I enjoy the moment and enjoy the ride, because I do believe at the core of me that no matter what goals I have, my point and my purpose is to learn through the process and be present throughout the entire journey rather than work just towards the goal. The goal is there to have something to work towards, to like have some type of direction on what actions to take, but that's all it's there for. The real cake is the journey, and I'm all about that. And I think I've just been getting very caught up in the goal and in how long it's going to take and all these things, and I just don't have space for that right now. I just need to do what I need to do. And what I've been doing to combat this is, like, obviously every time I think these things, I just try to remind myself, have like a mantra in my head: trust the process, trust the universe, trust the creator, trust the purpose, trust the mission, trust the drive, trust myself, trust, every day that I'm trying my best to figure it out. And it's confusing. Seasons of confusion are real. Seasons of like uncertainty are just real, and you can't avoid it. Obviously I can avoid confusion and uncertainty if I just stay doing what I'm doing, but that's just unfulfilling to me, and that's not how I want to live my life. So therefore, I am just pushing myself to continue to trust the process. And trusting the process has just been something I've been repeating to myself so much because I've been experiencing so much self-doubt. And within repeating to myself to trust the process, I am reminded of the beauty of saying something that you might not believe in the moment, but that you can literally contort and change your own beliefs and perception. And if I continue to indulge in these self-doubting thoughts, that'll just further me in that rather than entertaining my trusting the process thoughts, which help me center myself and bring myself back to my core beliefs, which are that everything will work out for me how it's meant to. Everything happens how it's meant to, and I'm confused because I'm meant to be confused, and I'm putting the work in to try and clarify my vision, try and clarify the steps in the journey, try and clarify how I want to achieve and reach my goals. But within that process, I am aware and accepting of the somebody's passing by. I'm aware and accepting of the uncertainty and the confusion. So I'm trying to really bring in this accepting of not knowing. I accept that I don't know. I accept that it's confusing. I accept that it's frustrating and it's overwhelming, something I've been feeling a lot. Just overwhelmed, overstimulated with my thoughts. And I'm taking the necessary actions needed to help myself, which means I'm taking time to be still so that I have the room to be clear. I'm taking the time to write down my thoughts and journal and, putting my energy towards trying to figure it out so that I am putting the steps needed in. And the most important thing is taking moments to really try and clear the constant stimulation in my brain that's me trying to problem solve. Sometimes the best problem solving is to quiet down the mind, to be still, and also that's the way to stay healthy. I'm all about health, and it's not healthy to constantly be overwhelmed and overstimulated and stressed by your constant stream of consciousness. So this is your sign, if you are feeling the same way or dealing with similar thoughts, to take the time to clear the never-ending stream of consciousness and the thoughts that don't stop, because it's just unhealthy to constantly allow your brain to do whatever it wants to do. Take control. We have the power. It's going to work out in our favor, right? We are lucky. We are lucky in this world, and within the confusion there's beauty, within the uncertainty there's beauty, and self-doubt is just a need for patience and for trust.